Hello everybody. In today's video, I want to talk about envy because I believe envy is very dangerous, and it played a big part in my last video, which was about pride. Because in the story of Cain and Abel, Cain undoubtedly has enviousness grow within him, and it is a big part of what leads to the eventual murder of his brother Abel. So I'm going to talk about envy in this video. I'm going to try and work through how we can prevent it, overcome it, and stifle it. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, envy starts from a place of comparison, because before we can envy somebody for what they have, we must first compare our situation to their situation and see that they are plentiful in an area where we are lacking. This is where envy starts, and the process of the growth of envy proceeds from there. But what I think is important to remember when comparing ourselves to other people is the quote that comparison is the thief of joy. Because no matter what position you are in and how happy you are about your own progress, when you are comparing yourself to other people, there will always be somebody who is in a better position than you. This applies to all of us. But don't dwell on that, because this will lead to enviousness itself. Envy of the person who is in a better position than you are. But alternatively, when you flip it, there is always somebody worse off than you. And dwelling on this can bring forth feelings of intense gratitude, and it can strengthen your compassion and empathy for others, their situation, and their struggles. Now, you may look at someone from the outside and think you'd like to be in their position and their shoes. We've all done this, and most of us continue to do this. But would you really like to be in their position? Because things are far more complex and complicated and intricate than they seem on the surface. And appearances, well, they can lie. The power of a specific position may allure and entice you. But think about this. Do you really want, and are you ready for, the responsibility that accompanies that power? Because wherever power is, there is also great responsibility. The two come together. You cannot have one without the other. A lot of people wish they were in a position of power, but they are simply not ready for that position, and if they were in that position, they would crumble and try to find the exit as fast as possible, which there is nothing wrong with, but it just shows a lack of congruency between the position you think you should be in and the position you are truly ready to be in. This is also something that I would like to bring into the discussion. Would you want to be anyone other than who you really are? A lot of people are ashamed of themselves, and a lot of people have problems with themselves, but you are unique, special, and one of one. There is nobody like you. No human has existed like you. No human will exist like you again. Embrace that. Embrace your own individuality, uniqueness, and authenticity. Yeah, sure, we all do this, and I think it's good to admire and adopt certain characteristics from other people. We all have role models, and we all have admiration for individuals. But don't try to be somebody else. Don't be fake. Don't say things that you don't truly believe, and don't shelter who you really are. Progress is an interesting matter as well, because it's all comparative. People are always comparing their progress with the progress of others, and this is not what we should be doing. We should be comparing our progress with our past selves, because your most fierce and dangerous opponent you will ever compete against is yourself, because you alone can be your own best friend and your own worst enemy. You can stifle yourself more than anybody else, and you can help yourself more than anybody else as well. Personal responsibility is a matter of supreme importance. Guarding yourself against envy is realizing that improvement is a process we undertake by ourselves. It is self-improvement for a reason. It is self-centered. It is about overcoming your own insufficiencies through hard work, consistency, discipline, patience, and all of these things that we try to preach on this channel. Competing against yourself and killing off what is not needed definitely hurts and is severely painful. But think about the phoenix and the process of transformation in which it undergoes. The phoenix must burn, and burning is severely painful before it can turn to ashes and rise again. Now this shows that pain is a part of the process. We must be familiar with pain to be able to recognize joy, and we must defeat our previous selves if we wish to improve. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe so that I can grow this channel and these messages can reach more people like you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.